Hello everyone, how are you? I'm near the Unifon booth. People are arriving as the event to launch their new brand and line is about to start. In fact, they've already tagged me here. On my arm is RugONE, and honestly, I don't know what they're going to present. I guess it will be a new line of RugONE, but I'm excited and I want to find out right now. It's 10:45 and the event starts at 11. So without further ado, I'm going to check and see what these people have prepared for us because I'm sure they're going to surprise us. And as it couldn't be any other way, these people from Unifon know how to leave people wanting more and make them come to see what's new. And just look, back there they've already covered it with a red velvet blanket, like in a museum, like a painting. This new product from RugONE, one which we're about to see soon. Five, four, three, two, one, let's go. Let's go. Well, over here we have this RugONE, this new release that we've seen. People, as you can see, honestly are a bit amazed. It looks like a flagship RugONE and is quite nice with impressive finishes and materials. So let's take a look at the features and I'll tell you a bit more in detail. Here we can see the two models, the black model and the white model, and this one, the white one, is really cool. And the thing is, we're not talking about a complete total update of all its features, but it's true that they have added some new features. The screen is still a 6.67-inch display, just like other models. Yes, it's also true that it includes fingerprint unlocking. The screen is a 120 Hz active matrix organic light emitting diode with a pretty optimal resolution. It features a MediaTek Dimensity 7025 processor with 5G and 12 GB RAM expandable by 12 GB via virtual memory. That means a total of 24 GB memory. We'll have 512 GB of storage and a 32 megapixel front camera. A camera that works and responds well with a slight zoom feature. Oop. The dynamic range seems fine. Let's test its performance. The changes in lighting. At first, it seems to be quite good. We're indoors, it feels like we're well lit. Whoa. And it may have more updates. The rear sensor, whoa. The camera has a 50 megapixel optical image stabilization sensor, a 64 megapixel night vision camera with 4 infrared lights. From what it looks like here. And they've also included an ultra-wide camera, a 50 megapixel ultra-wide angle. As I said, both locking and unlocking use a fingerprint. As you can see, the buttons are split into two instead of being in one module. The auxiliary button for taking photos, doing it this way since I can't do it with my hand any other way, right? Like this maybe? Use this pre-configured button to take photos. And the important slot, the slot for the cards, which is for 3, meaning we'll have a micro-secure digital and 2 SIM cards. The truth is, it's pretty good. As for the parameters, let's take a look at the operating system it comes with. As you can see, MediaTek Dimensity 7025 with 8 cores, and it works at a maximum frequency of 2500 MHz with dual RAM, as I mentioned. Physical and virtual. An Android 15 and a total internal capacity of 488 right now with what's installed, gigabytes, which is 512. Yes, it's true that in the Android version, they keep Android 15 to have all the updates available. And for the rest, well, that's it. The size of the device is 17 centimeters by 8.4 by 1.5, almost 1.4 millimeters thick. I'll show you the specifications in case you want to check them. I have them here. And of course, the whole navigation system with 5G, long-term evolution, global navigation, satellite system, and of course, military certifications. In this case, it includes the usual IP68, IP69K, and military standard 810H. Here are both models, the white one and the black one with a military finish. I'm taking it off the charging base. Look how cool the base is. On one hand, it charges the battery, and on the other hand, the whole phone. These are the two models. As you can see, it's got a super slim finish, rugged, really rugged, ready for battle. And well, they have an operating system that's actually pretty fast. And what surprised me is this flashlight we have on the front, because I usually complain a lot that flashlights are weak. They included this one and considered everything except the thermal camera, as I mentioned. These are the two new models of RugONE, one white and black with a military finish, and there's also matte black. Finally, the part I like the most is that we can remove the battery. This is something we haven't seen since the 90s pretty much. So these guys from RugONE have really outdone themselves. Here's a fun fact. This charger and base aren't just for the phone. As I mentioned, the battery can be removed and charged separately. The good thing is that this battery, if I press to open and remove it, I can take it out. The phone can last 3 minutes without the battery. This is incredible. So you arrive, you connect it here, and you start charging your battery, and you can take it anywhere independently. You take it out. Is there still time left here? Is this slot still available? Really? Should I put it in? Once I close and lock it, that's it. The phone and battery are assembled or disassembled. Even so, just to be clear, Veil also has these two connectors that go down here, this one and this one, for the charging base, so you can charge it. Of course, as I was saying, the battery input is removed with a USB. Here you can see an example of the battery charging with a small light turning on during the process. And if I put the phone on, a light should come on since the phone is charging. There we show 99%. There we have the signal that the phone is charging.
On this very unique charging base, also reinforced on the sides. Okay, I'll put it on.
It's incredible. Well, that's all about this new RugONE philosophy, new line, new features, new expectations, also for the market. And I think it's really going to break the trend. And as you can see, it's super thin and super small, and it seems to have great traceability in the RugONE market. These people honestly do things well and with good judgment. Yes, it's true that they haven't changed many things in terms of internal components, but when it comes to aesthetics and accessories, as you've seen with that independent charging, with that base, well, it seems they're going to bring this new product line to the RugONE world. So that's all for today here at the Ulefone booth at this really cool stand. We've really enjoyed the presentation. And I want to thank the brand because they've treated us really well and made sure we had a truly great time. So I hope you'll leave any questions or opinions in the comments about this new way of understanding rugs, and thank you for being there. See you in the next video. See you soon.